Hello everyone, this is Wayne Watkins from the Cyber Education Center. Today we're going to talk about HTML. In fact, we're going to code our first web page and we're going to discover the basic structure of a web page. The first thing we're going to do is create our file. And if you notice to the left, I've already created my index.html, and I think we've talked about that. That is an important feature of HTML now. And the first page in our journey code is the index file. What we're going to do today is, when we talk about the basic structure, we're going to create some tags. The first tag we're going to create is the doc type. Take a look. It's D-O, capital D-O-C, T-Y-P-E, doc type, and it's going to be HTML in that fashion. That tells the browser that we're going to create a web page, and all of the code, subsequent code, is going to be in HTML. I coded that wrong, so this is very important. You also need the exclamation point there. So this is the correct structure here. I'm going to hit enter, and notice it gives me another line number, and I am actually using the editor brackets. I kind of like brackets. Brackets is something that I'm familiar with, and I think in the last lecture you were introduced to other editors such as Coder 2. But brackets is free. You have to load it on your computer. It maps with both Mac and also PC. The next tag is the HTML. And notice here that brackets also provides me with the proper format. And notice I have the beginning brackets and the ending brackets. This also means that all the other code that follows has to be enclosed between the HTML and the /HTML bracket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to code down. And notice what I try to do is make sure that we have a basic structure. The next field, and notice it tabs out for me, is the head tag. And I'm looking for a bracket here. Okay, there we go. And again, notice it gives me a matching beginning and ending tag. And I'm going to go down because there's some important things that go inside the head. I'm going to enter the title. I'm going to tab out a little bit. Title. Now the title also gives you, in the browser, you'll see that it will give you the name of the web page. In this particular case, I'm going to create a title. Oh, sorry, that's going to be the /title. And between my title, I'm going to say my first web site. And notice that is in between the title pages. So when I run this, you'll see that the title of the web page will be my first website. The next tag that we're going to code right after, and again, this is the format that you will have to use. The next tag is my body tag. This is where a lot of the magic works, is within the body tag. In fact, here inside my body tag, I'm going to create what I call a paragraph. And within that paragraph, I'm going to write hello world, period. This is Mr. Watkins. That's pretty much the basic format of an HTML file. But let's run it. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to, in fact, this is how you would run your code in brackets. Now, if you have another browser, then again, that it may be a little different. So let's take a look at it. Notice we have created our first web page, and it says, "Hello world, this is Mr. Watkins." We're going to go much deeper in subsequent lectures, but right now I want you to remember the basic structure of an HTML document. Until later, we'll talk again, and we'll see you at the next lecture.